And action.
Here we are
We're
again.
we're alive,
Man,
Hi,
live
once
and
we learn
Susan.
how to
alive.
use this StreamYard thing, like I'm surprised I'm not doing it once a day, but uh good to see. Oh, whoops, let me take that thing off our faces. Hi everybody.
Hi. How you doing?
Doing good. It's considerably calmer out here today than it was when Sandy and I were doing our thing.
Good to
Uh
hear.
yeah, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day here in on Flathead Lake, and I have spent the day, you know, Drew gave me a pair of his pants
Oh,
to
yes.
get creatively visually mending on. And so I have been making some fabulous things to go on Drew's pants. So
Right.
that's what I've been doing. Real important work,
Well, it
real
is.
life changing stuff. What have you guys been doing today?
Well, I've been very sad today. Um,
Yes.
with with Dolly leaving us.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
I can't
yeah,
believe I feel like that I feel like I can't believe it yet
yeah.
because she was so vibrant. She
So
just
vibrant and
was
so
life.
larger than life.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine.
Um Dawn, do you know any Dolly Parton songs?
not really. Uh, I I posted a story uh, that maybe I should could relay it just very briefly here. That back in the '90s, sometime Terry and I were on a little vacation down on the Yucatan coast at uh, this little resort area. It's very self-contained out in the middle of nowhere, about halfway between Cancun, Puerto, and Playa del Carmen. Uh, and there was this, $30 guitar in the corner, and some people asked me if I'd play a few songs. So I played something or another, and there was this very beautiful young woman there that worked there as a massage therapist, and she looked very hip and cool and urban and chic and all of those things, and like she probably listened to a playlist that I had never ever heard anything on, and probably never would. But she asked me if I knew how to play Code of Many Colors, and I didn't really. Uh, but it's in there in the collective unconscious somewhere, and so I could pick out a few chords, and she started singing it, and suddenly this hip, urbane young woman was like this 5-year old, very poor girl growing up somewhere in the Yucatan, and it just skewered me. I mean, I was just had tears running down my face trying to figure out what might be the right chords. And that was just this one little bitty window into how far Dolly Parton reached, and who she touched. This girl that, I mean, if I had thought about what she might want to hear, it would be some artist I had never heard of, you know, probably some really cool person from South America or something like that, or who knows what. Not Dolly Parton. It was it was a moment I will remember for the rest of my life. It makes me cry just to talk about it. So that was that's just that little tiny window, little bitty thing that Dolly did.
Yeah. Yeah. Connecting connecting people.
Yeah.
Uh that is that's fantastic. I was in the room with her one time, and it was when the chicks got the CMA award. And this was in like 99, and they invited me to come out and be in there to when they were accepting their awards and stuff, and they invited me up on stage, and I was floored because Mary Chapin Carpenter was giving the award, so I got to hug Mary Chapin Carpenter. But what what made me stop in my high-heeled shoes and sparkly evening gown that I was wearing that night, in my tracks was looking down and seeing Dolly Parton sitting in that audience of that. And I was a casual fan as a kid, like Islands in the Stream. I was in the cocktail and western phase of Dolly Parton. Islands in the Stream, 9 to 5. I learned how to play 9 to 5 for a friend of mine, going and playing at her senior living center one time. But I don't think I knew the scope of her work until like long time into the game, and just for decades. She has hits in probably 5 decades, 6 decades, 5 maybe. Yeah, definitely 5. Because since before the 70s, I'm 54. She was doing it before I was on the scene. You know what I mean? Like, just what a long reach and a deep influence on people. And, thinking of the people that I am influenced by are influenced by Dolly Parton, So, yeah, she will be missed. We should pour one out for Dolly Parton. All I have is water, but I'm sitting next to a lake, so water into water. I don't know if that is taboo or not.
No, it will be a blessing if you make it a blessing.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Dolly Parton. Thank you for the millions of lives you touch just by doing what you do and doing it better than anybody else. And how kind and generous and caring you were, and how truly yourself you were, and how you taught people how to be themselves. I feel like we have lost an ambassador for humanity today. But just like we're all hoping down here, you have left something that will last forever and ever and ever. Amen.
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 Here's Dolly Parton, y'all.
Yeah, somebody quoted the one person we can all agree on,
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yep.
Gonna play a song?
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street the traffic starts jumping, and folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. All taking and no giving, they just use your mind, and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. Working 9 to 5, double course for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion, want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. Just a step on the boss man's ladder. You got dreams he'll never take away. In the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving, they just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion, want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. I don't know if that's the whole song, but that's part of a song. That God bless Dolly Parton, and God did,
Yep. Amen.
Yeah. Wow. I think Dolly would be proud of us.
Yeah.
and what we're trying to do.
Yep. She was such a philanthropist. I mean, such a person who raises everybody up, and that's sort of what we're trying to do here, just do what we can do to help.
Yeah.
That's right. Think of all the people that know how to read because of Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
300 million books, or what it was. I mean, it's some unbelievable amount of books that she gave away.
Yeah. Yep. Well, there's my tribute. Probably not her best song, but I'll tell you that's the one that hooked my ear. As a I think I was maybe 10 or 11 or something when that movie was in the theaters, and I remember going and seeing that in the theaters, and just probably one of the first movies that I saw with 3 strong female leads. Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, and Dolly Parton. Oh my God!
What a combo! Yeah.
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 So,
no kidding.
Yeah. So we're here to write thank you notes to you guys online, just the way that you blessed us so generously online last week for the fund drive. So I'm here to take requests if anybody's got one, but also today is my sister's birthday. So I think I said online, I will be playing all the songs that have been inspired by Jane or been written about Jane or written to Jane. That's what's on my set list today, and if you want to hear something else, I'm happy to play it. Dawn, you want to play a song?
Sure.
Okay.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for helping us reach our goal. We exceeded our goal by $1,000. I'm so thrilled about that. And I think I've got like 5 more emails to send out, and I will be caught up. So thanks to all of you, and I'm going to bow out now. So I'll see you all later.
Thank you, dear.
Love you, Teri. Thank you for all your work.
Yeah, love you. Well, this one is an old song of mine that I never play, but it was sort of brought up by Dolly's passing today, and yeah, I'll just play it. It's one of those unrelentingly meaningful Don Richmond songs that I just can't help myself but write. It's like, God, I try not to write unrelentingly meaningful songs, but they just come out that way.
That's just the air you breathe, Don.
Yeah.
And we're all better off for it. So thank you for that.
This is one of them, and it's called One. Well, it's a hopeless tangle, a twisted knot, with not an end in sight. No clearing beckons in the distance, no candle for the night. What can we do? I hear them say, that's just the way it goes. But I've seen the heavens poised to turn on what just one person knows. It just takes one to make the difference, one to pull the string, one to stand and speak the word that changes everything, one who will stop to plant the seed from which a forest grows. The power of the one is something only heaven knows. Ripples from a stone will spread unto the farthest shore, and light will go forever on, though we may see no more. The feel of the lever in your hand is hard to recognize. It's a step that lies before you, if you only realize. It just takes one to make the difference, one to pull the string, one to stand and speak the word that changes everything, one who'll stop to plant the seed from which the forest grows. The power of the one is something only heaven knows. The power of the one is something only heaven knows.
Don, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
When did you write that? And did a person inspire that? How did that come about?
Oh, 2005 is the date I have written on it. Well, you know, there's a number of people that just make stuff happen, you know, that do things. And so it's kind of an amalgam of those people that, you know, it's like there wasn't something there, and then this person decided that there was going to be something there, and there was, you know. Yeah, it's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
And you know, I was reading. Speaking of Dolly, I was reading this sort of a story about reporters interviewing her when she was going to make Dollywood, and everybody was telling her, "Don't do it. It's gonna fall flat on its face. You're gonna lose a whole bunch of money. Nothing's gonna happen." You know, and it's like, yeah, right. She didn't listen, and of course she did it, and you know, that's one of many things that she did, and she's one of many people who do that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's you know, it's like, hey, why not?
Yeah.
You know, why not give it a shot?
Hey, okay, so I'm gonna put something on the stage here. I figured out how to put a clip together, put a clip from the benefit. Do you care? Because it's kind of what you're talking about.
Cool, go for it.
Yeah, so I moved up to Longmont in 2012, and there's this thing that happens up in Lyons called Song School, and it's basically like a songwriting camp. And I literally drove up here like the morning that it was starting that evening, and I just remember like getting out of the car and telling everyone I meet, like, "Hey, I just moved here and I'm going to be a professional musician."
Oh
and,
my
like,
gosh!
And like people kind of being like, kind of looking at me, kind of like, "Oh, do you know how hard that is?" And honestly, at that point in time, I had no idea how hard it was, you know. And I just thought, like, you just say
that's
the
a good thing.
And yeah,
if you knew how hard it was, you wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it. Nobody would. Anybody. Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
That is cool. Yeah.
I love that.
Nobody, you know, it's like, there's a line in a Guy Clark song about, it's called The Cape, where the guy's jumping off the roof, and the last line in the last verse is, nobody had told him that he couldn't fly, so he did.
Yeah, I love that.
Right. That felt timely. That felt like a timely thing about what you were saying about somebody that decides to do something, and you know, sometimes that foolishness of youth is is a good thing, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember the
great.
first time. I remember when I was about 6 years old going bowling for the first time. The first ball that I rolled was a strike. The next 20 or 30 were gutter balls. You know, it's like
Yep.
the beginner's mind. You know, there's
Yeah.
something to that.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'm gonna look and see if there's any requests in the comments. I'm gonna start out with a song that I wrote for my sister. This is the first song I ever wrote for my sister, and it was I put it on a record called Outer Space, and it's called Sisterhood. First right from the start, clearing a path for me to take, but your footsteps were so far apart, it wasn't easy walking in your wake. No, it hasn't always been a piece of cake. You were the experiment, you were always the guinea pig. You hand me down to you hand me down till I got too big. Oh, sister, seasons came and went. Maybe should have run over this before we went online. Like clockwork, the world comes to an end. Dad said we had to move again. Maybe you meant it, maybe you were pretending that all you needed was me as your friend. You never repeated what you heard. You kept my secrets to yourself. No, I never had to say a word. Somehow you knew just how I felt. How did you know just how I felt? Like clockwork, the world comes to an end. Dad said we had to move again. Maybe you meant it, maybe you were pretending that all you needed was me as your friend. And I'll protect you, you defend me. We'll be strong for each other, we'll be kamikaze. I have your bones, you have my blood, and where we stand, it is understood. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Happy birthday, Jane. Sorry I messed up your song.
Happy birthday, Jane.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Amen.
She's a good one. So I love that we exceeded our goal. I got to tell you, I was so happy and relieved when we met the goal.
Absolutely.
But never underestimate the generosity of the Howlin Dog Music family. That's for sure. That was
Amen.
That was really great. And, you know, watching that clip with Antonio, made me realize I love Annie. What a delight she is.
So she is.
She was so
She's
fun.
a treat.
Yep, so engaging and just really a sweetheart.
Yeah, I'd love to to see what else we can rope her into here in Howlin Dog
Yeah, no
Music Group,
doubt.
because she's doing a great job on the newsletters and stuff, and
Yeah.
she's just smart as could be, sweet as could be, and that's a great combination. And
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll keep Annie as occupied as possible. You know, she spent quite a few years in Ireland, and one of the things she was doing over there was she was studying the Gaelic language. She could actually speak Gaelic when she was over there.
Oh, wow.
So maybe she'll do a Gaelic newsletter for us or something, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
will
would
know
love
what
it.
it says, but hey, it'd be kind of cool.
She
anyway.
can write anything. She
Yeah.
can write whatever she wants in that newsletter. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. And was that, did she just start learning Gaelic when she went over there?
I
Like,
think so. Yeah.
wow.
And it's funny,
Wow.
my mother, whose maiden name was McIsaac, her parents were Scottish immigrants. They moved to Nova Scotia, where my mother was born, and then they moved to the United States and became citizens. But they spoke Gaelic as their home language, but they refused to
Oh.
teach it to their kids because they wanted their kids to assimilate. So it's like Gaelic is back in our genes somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
That is very cool. I did not. So you're a first generation American?
My mother, yeah, on my mother's side, I am.
Yeah.
My
That's
father's,
pretty cool.
the Richmonds came here in the 1700s, so they've been around for quite
Yeah,
a
yeah.
while. But the McIsaacs were much later
Yeah.
arrivals.
That's really cool. Hey, do you have another song you want to play? I got a request for Dishes.
Go ahead and play Dishes. I'll play one after
Okay.
that.
Okay. How fast is your internet speed?
Not fast enough to play along.
It's not? Oh, dang.
No, that's I think that would violate the laws of physics. I mean, there's a certain distance at which it is possible if things are fast enough, and then if it's beyond that distance, it's not possible. I mean, the speed of light won't do it, you know. So
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure we're beyond that. So
You don't even want to try? You don't even want to try for Michael? I
it
think you should try it. Come on,
it will
man.
sound it will be like I'll be like a beat behind you the whole time.
Well, just anticipate what I'm going to do then. Just get in front of me. Come on, this is a.
I'll
this is
play a
one-
little. I'll play a little just so it does an experiment to see.
Okay.
And then I'm going to drop out because I'm quite sure that it's going to be horrible. That
Okay. Then do I even bother counting it off or anything?
go for it.
Okay. You scrape the plates, and I'll stack the cups. Go around and gather all Mom's coffee mugs. Wasn't that beef stroganoff just delicious? Homemade is the best, but it makes lots of dishes. Time to draw numbers, then roll the dice. Way to go, Don. And high roller washes, low number dries. Remember the summer of '79 when Rochelle rolled her number every time. We played Name That Tune, sang How Great Thou Art. Being part of a family means doing your part. And the capital of Washington isn't Spokane. And you never use soap on a cast iron pan. My grandma was stern, yeah, she sang first soprano. vibrato as wide as a Steinway piano. Blonk, blonk, blonk. She didn't know any words to our Howlin' Dog songs, but that didn't stop her from humming along. And did you know Dad's cousins had kidney disease, and Aunt Jessie forbade cutting down aspen trees? Keep Jif on the table for Uncle Lee's wishes. I learned all of that when we all did the dishes. We played 20 questions, sang God Only Knows. There are family traditions you never outgrow. We were clearing this lot as bombs fell on Japan, and you never use soap on a cast iron pan. Set the table, ring the bell, the girls will come up from the lake, and supper is ready. How can you tell? It's the first time the men take a break. Now it's just you and me and our creaky old bones. There are less dishes now that the kids are all grown. So I'll wash and you dry, and we'll deal a few hands, but we'll never use soap on our cast iron pans. There you go, Michael. Give Kathy a squeeze. Thanks for being here with us today, and thanks for tuning in all week long. I think I saw your name almost every day on the comments, so thank you for that. Don, that was pretty dang good.
Well, how far was I behind you in your ears?
I mean, you were just right behind me. If I'd have slowed down just a little bit, you'd have caught me.
No, then I would have been behind you, just going slower.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't study physics, so I think you were right on. I don't think you could mess it up.
Yeah.
Michael Hearn's watching. What do you want to say to Michael Hearn?
Well, that we love you right back, brother. Mm-hmm. And we're looking forward to being with you a whole lot at the barn dance, which is coming right up. Weekend after Labor Day. If you haven't got your tickets, you should. For me, it's the top of the musical roller coaster of the year. That is the peak. Mm-hmm. And then, what goes down and around and everything else from there. But anyway, it's a wonderful festival and a wonderful gathering. I'll play a song about gathering. This is a fairly new song that I haven't recorded, and we'll see if I even know how to play it. But gathering is good medicine. It feels good. It heals us. It gets us through. And the barn dance to me is kind of the ultimate of that. Yeah, like Neil just posted, it's a family reunion. It's a family reunion among the performers and the artists, but it's also a family reunion among the audience, and it's a family reunion between the artists and the audience. It really is an amazing thing, and it makes you feel like, okay, yeah, we can keep doing this life thing for another year or whatever. Let's see. It's a song that I wrote. It's probably been a couple years ago, but I haven't recorded it and I haven't really played it much at all. It's called All the More Reason. You say it's awfully dark, The night is growing cold. It seems the tribes are scattered. The center cannot hold. You say you feel alone, and no one seems to care. And hope is but a shimmer to cling to when you're scared. But it's all the more reason to gather. All the more reason to sing. All the more reason to hold on to each other. All the more reason to bring all the love, all the wonder, all the light that we can find. Yeah, it's all the more reason, all the more reason to shine. You say, what's the use when no path seems to lead to anywhere worth going, to anything we need? You say you can't even see, you might as well be blind, and you can't even remember what you hope to find. But it's all the more reason to gather, all the more reason to sing, all the more reason to hold on to each other, all the more reason to bring all the love, all the wonder, all the light we can find. Yes, all the more reason, all the more reason, all the more reason, all the more reason to shine. Another unrelentingly meaningful Don Richmond song, by golly. You're muted, Susan.
Thank you, because I was just singing your praises there. I didn't want you to have to. That was great. Is that on a record?
No.
Oh, you just hanging on to these ones just for yourself then, huh?
Well, it's a fairly recent one. It'll probably be on. I put out what I call solo albums, but they're just songs that didn't seem like they would be a good fit for the Rifters, mainly because that's kind of my main outlet, and I write songs that work on the Rifters projects, and then I write songs that, well, maybe that's not a Rifters song, and I would say that would probably be one of those, but who knows? So if and when I put out another Don Richmond solo album, that would probably be on it.
Cool. I'll kick in on that fundraising campaign. You could probably make them for pretty cheap, though, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, oh, I need money to pay the studio and the producer. It's like, oh no, I just go out and do it,
Yeah, that's awesome. I wish I had a little bit more of your, just to make like passable work tapes and stuff, just to, I don't know. I feel like maybe fiddling around with recording would help me visualize my songs a little bit better before I get into the studio.
It can be good.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people get into home recording, and it's like it's a double-edged thing because it takes. Recording is an infinite art, just like every other art, just like songwriting, just like playing. and there is an infinite amount to learn about it. And some people take to that and are very good at it and love it. And I certainly was one of those that I loved it. But if you have to think, well, if I spend all the time I'm going to spend learning to record, if I spend all the time writing songs, how many good songs could I write? And it's like, you might have written a whole bunch of really good songs, or you might have done something else, progressed, but it's not that hard to get what you're talking about. I think that's a really good thing to do, to get where, okay, I can put down a decent representation and even do a little bit of an overdub or something like that, do a few overdubs, because they practically give that stuff away in Cracker Jack boxes, if there was such a thing anymore. I mean, it's not hard to come by that, that amount of stuff.
When I got my first laptop, it had Cakewalk on there, was the program. Do you remember Cakewalk at all? That might have just, you were already recording in a real studio and stuff, but I didn't even know the definitions of the words they were using to define the words that I didn't know. It was like, I would have had to gone back to kindergarten to understand. Right. I still don't understand what a bus is. What's a bus? It's
tracks that are grouped together.
Yeah. Oh, just like people on a bus. It's like a bus load of tracks.
Well, yeah, and that was the thing. A lot of those, manuals are written by people who know it all. They need to have somebody write the manuals who doesn't know jack about it and had to learn enough to write the manual, and then because they got somebody that that wrote the code for the dang program, and it's like they know way too much to teach it to you. So but nowadays there's YouTube. I mean, that's great, because you can learn anything just about.
Yeah. Well, I think you got some good job security, Don. I think you'll always probably have a job.
We'll see.
Okay. I'm going to play a song that Michael Hearn and I wrote together. Just when I think I'm gone, something brings me back as my train of thought slips off the track. Feeling my way through crossways and blind. I guess it's what you seek, not what you find. Now, I don't mind things that don't matter these days. Time I've spent on worry never pays. Leaves are changing from green to gold, so I'll change with them. I'll be so bold. Vivid colored dreams, nothing's what it seems. I've turned inside out, then back again, but I'm stuck out on this limb, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. So I'm 10 years lost in strange scenery, like an old dust devil chasing around a tumbleweed. I tried to lay down roots so I could just stay there. I blew out my candle and prayed a little prayer. Now, I don't mind things that don't matter these days. Time I've spent on worry never pays. Leaves are changing from green to gold, so I'll change with them. I'll be so bold. In vivid colored dreams, nothing's what it seems. I've turned inside out, then back again, enjoy the ride. Just 'cause I'm running doesn't mean I'm hiding. But this wanderlust puts me off the map. I follow my heart till it brought me back. Now I don't mind things that don't matter these days. Time I've spent on worry never pays. Leaves are changing from green to gold, so I'll change with them. I'll be so bold. In vivid colored dreams, nothing's what it seems. I've turned inside out and back again, but I'm stuck out on this limb, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. How I long to be evergreen. Evergreen. Yeah, I could hear you, Don. That's pretty cool.
I was playing along the whole time, but I was muted but I figured, well, I'm just going to hold one note for the whole last thing, and then I can unmute myself because it won't matter if it's lining up with you or not.
Oh, that's great. See, that's why you have a recording studio, is you know when to mute and when to unmute.
What a wonderful song that is.
Thank you, Michael Hearn, for a great song. He and I've got a couple of good ones, and then we've got one stinky one that I put on a record. It's not stinky. I just don't think he claims it, you know.
Well, Richard recorded that one that I think the two of you wrote, "Happy with Nothing," on our last album.
Yeah.
That was a co-write with you two, wasn't it?
It was. I think that's the one that he doesn't claim. So actually, his co-writing share is kind of open on the table if you guys want to grab it. You know, make a couple pennies.
Oh yeah. Well.
Hi, Michelle Thompson. Michelle Thompson's on here. She just gave us a hi.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. Hi, Michelle. Okay, well, I'll do a song the Rifters do here. This is a song that Teri and I wrote along with some help from that wonderful songwriter Shake Russell, and it's a song about doing what you can just to help, help folks you run across, or help when and where you can, and just want to send this out as a thank you to all the people that helped us. We're trying to do our little bit to help, and we've asked so many of you to pitch in and jump in with us, and so many of you have absolutely done just that, and often in a big way, and that is just such a wonderful thing, and such a great gift to us, and that we want you to know that we appreciate how great a gift that is, and that we will do everything we can to make sure that gift is well used, and finds its way to people that can do good things with it. So anyway, a little song called "Never Miss a Chance." Some kids are living down the street with their old junk cars, commuting in the morning, but they won't get far. You could have passed them by with your cables in the back, but 5 minutes of your time is gonna get them back on track. never miss a chance. Shed a little light, to give a little love, to make a wrong or right, or lend a helping hand. Well, anytime you can, ask your love to dance, never miss a chance. The old fellow up the block couldn't be much colder, with the weight of the world and the slump of his shoulder. But underneath it all, he's just a lonely old man, till that little girl gave him a glass from a lemonade stand. Yeah, we'll never miss a chance to shed a little light, to give a little love, make a wrong or right, or lend a helping hand. Well, anytime you can, ask the girl to dance, you'll never miss a chance. Well, I told my old friend that I was gonna stop by. He'd been sick, I couldn't help, but I wanted to try. But something came up, and I thought it could wait. But my heart broke later, when I heard I was too late. Yeah, I never miss a chance to shed a little light, to give a little love, to make a wrong or right, or lend a helping hand. Well, anytime you can, ask the boy to dance. Yeah, never miss a chance to shed a little light, to give a little love, to make a wrong or right, lend a helping hand. Well, anytime you can, ask your love to dance, you'll never miss a chance. Amen, brothers and sisters.
I love that song, Don. I love that guitar part, that cascading run
thank you.
there. It's so beautiful, and such a like an earworm of that with such a hook, you know. It's great.
Right. Yeah, well, thank you.
It's really great. Yep. You're really good at this, you know.
It's actually it's an idea from a type of banjo playing, called melodic or chromatic banjo playing, where you're playing a bunch of melody notes in a row, and you put your fingers in such a way that that all the notes, or as many notes as possible, can ring simultaneously. So instead of just doing, you put your fingers in. And it does give this little chimey atmospheric thing.
It's really
it's
beautiful.
fun. It's fun to play with.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. Oh, there goes a boat.
Yeah, I love. Don't you all love that really realistic lake background that Susan has behind her camera? I mean, it looks so real. It's even got boats in it that make sound.
Yeah. It's high tech over here.
She's on Flathead Lake,
Yeah.
which is one of the most gloriously beautiful lakes in certainly in North America. And I think it's like the second largest all natural lake or something like that, or I don't know.
It
west of the Mississippi, I believe that it is, or something like that.
That is the truth.
It is unbelievable. We visited Susan at her cabin up there, and wow, what a place! So thank you for
And what was the
sharing
big
that.
activity I had planned for you when you guys got up here? Remember the big activity?
I just remember that there was forest fire.
Yeah, we evacuated because we
Yeah,
had a
we
forest fire that
evacuated.
was like 3 miles from our place.
Yeah,
And Dawn and I went back to the cabin, and remember I made you clean out the refrigerator.
yeah. Oh, I remember all that. Yeah. I didn't know that you had that planned, however, but that was what we ended up doing.
So
Yeah.
that was just a spontaneous activity. Yeah.
It was still all wonderful to be up there, you know.
Yeah, it was good to have you. It was good to have you up here. I wish you'd do it again.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'd love
aren't
to.
we close to your? Are we close to your anniversary now? Wasn't that an anniversary trip you guys were taking?
Yeah, it was August 2nd is our anniversary, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's we're working on the next one, you know.
Yeah, right. Good. You gotta get going right the day after. Start.
Yeah. Amen.
Neil, you're a weirdo. Can you read that, Don?
Yeah. Yep. We love you, Neil.
Great.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
we
weird
do.
enough, but
Yeah, we sure do. Okay. What do I got?
want to do one to take us home?
Yeah, let's do one to take us home. Well, my sister hates this song, so I said I'd play it as an anti-request. I found a postcard that I meant to send you from a time when I missed you, when we were apart, and I like to miss you, 'cause at least then I had you. Now this tattered postcard is all that's left of my heart. And I found a roller skate we got at the yard sale. You got the left one, 'cause I took the right. And in the right moments, we were a matched pair. But nothing's as useless as one roller skate. This is for Monty Baxter. And I wonder what happened that made it so hard to find a mailbox and mail your postcard. And it's just too late. But nothing's as useless as one roller skate. No, nothing's as worthless as one roller skate. And I found a t-shirt you loaned to my sister the last time we all did some work in the yard. and the could haves and should haves. If only I'd mailed that old postcard. And I wonder what happened, what made it so hard to find a mailbox and mail your postcard. I'm sure I'm sorry, but it's just too late. But nothing's as useless as one roller skate. No, no, nothing's as worthless as one roller skate. Okay, Don Richmond's gonna bend time and space here. Okay, here's the saddest verse ever. And I found a picture you loaned to both of us smiling, taken way back when you had short hair and your hair's past your shoulders now, love. But I don't remember if I'd seen us smiling, both of us smiling, since that picture there. And I wonder what happened, what made it so hard to find a mailbox and mail your postcard. I sure am sorry, but it's just too late. But nothing's as useless as one roller skate. No, no, nothing's as worthless as one roller skate. Nothing is worth less than one. Oh, Don Richmond, that was great. Hey, and Ann Wright says, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Thank
Well, I was
you,
trying to
Ann.
play just a little ahead of you and then just hold lots of long notes so that if they didn't line up, it would still work.
Oh, it was great. It was great. I lost my place there because I was like, God, that is amazing. That is amazing that we are so far apart and playing a song together. That's everything that your songs that you played tonight was talking about. Really cool.
Amen.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks for spending an hour with us. Thanks again for joining us this past week for all the fundraising stuff, and be looking for your goodies to come to you, especially you monthly donors. You got some good stuff coming to you.
Yeah, Terry's been working her fingers to the bone, getting all that stuff ready. So it'll be happening.
Thanks to all of our folks from the Howlin Dog group that got to jump on and have conversations, and thanks to all of our artists that jumped on. It was so good to visit with you and listen to your songs and get excited about what's to come, you know?
And thanks to Susan, who put an unbelievable amount of work into getting all this organized. She was the one who decided, okay, I'm going to buy this program called StreamYard, and I'm going to figure it out, and then I'm going to create 10,000 graphics to be throwing up there and all of that. So that was
I know.
pretty much all
Okay,
Susan.
just because I want to throw some things up just on the screen, just as a just to get one last use out of them. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, it's
I
sort of
did
like
spend some
Batman,
time-
like the old Batman, where you
Uh-huh.
pow.
Boom! Wahoo! Holy smokes! Yippee! Yowza! Just because I will not ever really have the chance to use these again, because next year we'll have a whole different group of Howlin' Dogs. So I'm just gonna show you some stuff.
That's all pretty cool. Some of it you can use again.
Yeah, some of it I can use again. Here's one of my favorites. Can we just do one of my favorites? I did take a lot of time with this, of making constellations out of these little graphics for Junior's page.
Wow, that's gorgeous. I didn't see
Yeah.
that one.
I might print that one out. I don't wonder if Junior would think that was
Yeah, that'd be a cool poster or something.
Oh, anyway. Okay. Well, that's enough. That's enough. Oh, I almost pulled a muscle patting myself on the back there. I better quit it.
Go jump in the lake, Susan.
I'm gonna go jump in the lake. I'm gonna go do it right now.
What an awesome place to be. Well, thank you again.
Woo, but I don't
Oh,
want to show you my
y'all.
butt.
Boy, she's doing it right now.
Here I go.
Yes, that is not AI, CGI, or anything else. That's Susan jumping in the lake. And what a lake it is.
Yahoo!
Well, I hope we'll see you all at the barn dance, or as soon as possible, and wherever we might cross paths next. We'll be down. The Rifters will be down in Texas later on in the fall, so hope to see some of you folks from down there in late October, early November, and just whenever we can. We've been working on a Rifters Christmas album that is in the mixing stage, so it's getting close.
That was
Hey,
refreshing.
there she is. There she is.
Whoop. Did you catch that?
Yeah. We saw it all.
Did you see all of it?
Well, we saw you jump in.
Okay.
You went behind the rocks after that.
Yeah. Because I'm just wearing a bathing suit and a t-shirt without thinking that I was going to show my bottom half on the camera. Was it too much bottom half?
It was just fine.
Okay. We can edit that out. It's only the internet. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for everything, every good thing this week. And
Amen.
we ready to log off? Teri, you got anything else? Nope. Okay. All right. Love you guys.
All right. Bye, y'all. Love you all.